Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Maggie Doesn't Like These. I know, you would think she does, but there is another thing that she does like. You shake that bag one time, she comes out, she comes a-running. I just wanted to say something, Only reason I have my Facebook account open is because sometimes I post things or my wife posts things. Like we'll post things to each other. That's it. I really just don't care about Facebook anymore.
I like the funny cat pictures though.
Yeah. And I've blocked a ton of people since I reopened my account, and I'm blocking more people than I'm adding, and most of these people are political people. I would say most of them don't live up here, but some do. See, I've never felt very welcomed or liked by the activists. And when we got up here,
because we're not as active enough as they think we should.
When we moved up here, nobody warned us about this guy. That those who know our situation know what I'm talking about. And it would only have been right to have told us that he did that to other people as well. And then nobody offered us a place to stay. We were willing to pay rent. We had no problem with that. We wound up in a homeless shelter for several months. And the entire time we were there, none of the activists bothered to come over and say hi, and none of them bothered to help us out with a place to live or suggest a place to live. One person helped or tried to help with employment issues, but that was it. One person. When my wife has been in hospital, none of the activists bothered to go see her. It's like they could care less if somebody is in pain or hurting or. And you wonder why we don't get out there and do things. I mean, right now, at this point, I have no interest in getting out there and doing anything. I've let people know, hey, you want to do open carry here in Troy? Let me know. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to do it. Now, there is one person who lives in this immediate area that we like. He's a good guy. I mean, there are some activists that are good people. They're good, decent people. But the majority of them, I'm sorry, I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. Thanks for all the help with what's-his-face and us having to go to a shelter. No jobs. Couldn't get an apartment. Nobody would help us find an apartment or suggest an apartment, etc., etc. And now, from what I've seen and heard and read and all that online, there are a lot of people who have problems with the type of activism in this area. There are people in other parts of New Cary, formerly known as New Hampshire, that seem to be more like the kind of people we would tend to hang around with. And a lot of those people actually have a lot of criticism for what goes on in this area. And if you wonder why, I mean, I've already gone through the things, some of the things, not all of them. Why I'm pretty much fed up with this area. Not this area. I like this town. I like the people in this town. And we have an idea of how things are in this town. But And I don't want to live in a big city like Manch or Nashua. But I don't know. I mean, we could always live close to Manch or Nashua.
I'd say we lived on the outer edge of Nashua.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I've said what I need to say.